Alright guys, Jameson and Alex here. Today we're just going to be going through this stuff that was sent to us from Hit Point Press, who have so graciously sponsored the channel. And yeah, we're just going to look through some of the stuff that you can get from them. Some really cool cards on here. We got the deck of many animated things. It's the deck of many things, but they're animated cards, which are actually really cool.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They look so good.
They're so gorgeous.
I don't know how well I'm going to be able to convey how good they look in the video, but we'll try to do that.
We'll try.
And of course you have Riffin the Ash Knight. This
Ash.
awesome
Ash Knight. He's an owl. He's adorable.
And here we have the Humblewood campaign setting box set,
yes,
which actually has tons of stuff in it, which we'll open up here and take a look at real quick. But yeah, just wanted to go through this stuff that they sent us because it's pretty cool and just thought you guys would like to see it, and definitely suggest checking it out because it is very well made on here. So, of course, we have the campaign book on there. And we are doing 4 subclasses that are included in this book that we're going to be reviewing as well. I believe there are 10 optional races as well in this. I think there's
5 birds and 5 more.
Like
5 mammals.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like deer, hedgehog,
Fox, raccoon, and mouse.
Yeah, something like that.
I got them all.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's tons of stuff in here. We have the bird folk and the humble folk. So there's a whole chapter. Well, there's chapters on the religion. There's chapters on the character options. There's chapters on the world lore a little bit. And then there's the actual campaign, which I flipped through it quite a bit. Just kind of skimming through it. I'm considering running it because it actually looks like it's really well done.
Yeah.
I really like the outline of it. There's special ways that they've kind of made notes and stuff that's actually super helpful, especially if you're like a new DM and you want to just get a full box set. I think I could recommend this campaign setting box set for like a beginner set, even more so than like the beginner's set, like
starter guide or whatever. They call it.
Than the beginners, like D&D sets from Wizards of the Coast, just because the way it's laid out in the book is so well done.
Yeah,
I believe it's a level 1 through 5 campaign on here. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. Just for this, you can get just this book, so you don't have to get the box set.
Right.
But if you do get the box set, not only do you get the book,
you also got some great little reference cards in here. And again, the time they have taken on the artwork of these cards, I think, is great. Because you got some magic items that you'll encounter in there. Also, spells that you'll encounter in the book as well, with both cool art on the front. And then, stats on the back if it's a weapon, or the instructions and things for this casting the spell on the back for individual spell cards. And I picked up just a little fistful. You see how many's there in my hand? I grabbed probably less than a quarter of what's in there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a ton of cards in there.
Super helpful.
And there's even a couple NPCs in there. Like there is a Strig Knight in there. Here he is. As far as that goes, and some other characters and things for references. So if it's a character, it's got a stat block obviously with it, besides just the spells and magic items. But very, very, very cool art-wise and good information provided.
Speaking of art-wise, there is some really good art in this book and stuff too. So definitely worth looking at just for that alone. But also we have the thing that's interesting about the box set is you have a full. It's everything you need to run the campaign, right? So you actually
besides some dice.
I'm not going to show any of the spoilery maps on here, but it has battle maps that are fold out with. These are gridded battle maps, double-sided, for the encounters and stuff that are possible in the campaign setting. And then you're thinking, well, I don't have minis. Don't worry about that, because I'm not going to show. I'm going to show. There's 2 of these grids. I don't want to show the other one because that one has the big monsters on it, so I don't want to spoil those. But you have all these punch-out cards with little
stands,
token stands, so you can actually punch out your characters or some of these other smaller monsters or bigger monsters on the back. Don't want to show those.
No spoilers.
But yeah, you can use the little stands and with the included battle maps and stuff they fold out. There are some bigger ones that you can fold out, which maybe I'll fold it out from a distance. But I don't think this is later on, or this is pretty early on. I saw when I was skimming through it, so I don't think there's anything on here. But yeah, there's some big ones. Like these are some big maps.
Yeah.
Right? And Whoa. Some stuff over here, some caverns. If you're playing D&D, you're going to run into some caverns. I mean, that's just a given, right?
So you got dungeons is a cavern, you know.
Yeah, so you got all of that stuff, and then they also have the actual, like, some world maps on here. So yeah, you got a little bit of everything in here. So you got the full box set, who would have thought, to run this campaign setting.
It does say box set on it, so...
Yes. So yeah, that is all that's included. You can get the plushie as well, separate. So something to look at, consider as well. It is very soft, surprisingly.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the box set. And
yes, and they, again, first of all, and most important, I say first of all, we're like halfway through this at this point, but very huge thanks to Hit Point Press for sponsoring us on the channel.
Yes.
We're so very thankful for that. But these are the kind of sponsors we would like to find more of, obviously, because they're providing stuff that you guys that we're going to use, obviously, and because the stuff like the magic items and other things and spell effects, you could definitely roll into a regular campaign. You don't have to use specifically in this. And if your party happens to get a hold of the deck of many things, you can now like physically have them draw.
Yes.
Oh, it's a terrifying concept.
I did give in our main campaign the party. I say the party. Alex character found a deck of many things, and he's been terrified of it. So he's hid it in his bag of holding. So no one else has tried to steal it and take any cards from it as of yet. Yeah. But if they do, Hit Point Press also sent me this, which is the deck of many animated things. They also have spell cards, animated spell cards, which you just kind of flip through them, and they all have high quality, like. I forget the name of it. It's this holographic kind of art where you move it and they move. But this deck, it's the full deck of many things, and each one is one of the different cards. So they can actually draw. Yeah. And these, I don't know how, I'm going to have to do some close-ups on these, but these guys look so good. Like this one's really good.
Whatever artist or team of artists put these together, 2 thumbs way up, because they are they absolutely incredible.
I'm trying to find the ones that maybe show up a little bit better on the camera than some of the other
ones. The ones that have like the probably sun, like sun's pretty wild.
You can see these move. I'm going to see in editing how well these actually show from a distance.
Because we can't really see that on
I'll probably do some close-ups as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, these are so awesome. And on these ones, they just have the back as like a deck back.
Because it's a deck,
Yes. Minus there is one, I don't know much you know about this, if there's any spoilers, but one of these has a monster stat block on it as well. That's part of one of the cards that you can draw.
Where's he hiding in there?
I don't know. Oh, it's down here.
Yeah, there we go.
So you got your
Avatar of Death.
The stat block on the back.
Yep.
So these are really cool. They look so good. I hope I can get them to convey in video how good they look, but if they don't, they just
take our words for it.
That they look better than they do in the video, which typically is the case.
There's a 100% chance, no matter how good we can show it, they look so much better. And even when we first pulled them out of package, each one has their own protective little covering on them. They're like, oh, they all look great. He's like, he peeled one off. He's like, they look so much better. It's like, they can't. They look incredible. They look so much better.
They are so cool. So yeah, this would be a good gift even for just your DM.
Yep.
I mean, even if you don't even have the deck of many things, this is just a cool gift for your DM. But if you're a player and you want to get spells, they actually have several sets of spell cards as well. So that are thematic as well. Which if you just want to have reference cards, it has the spell like effect on the front, and then on the back it has the actual effects and like the details of the spell. So if you don't want to have your notes or a computer or tablet or something there with all your spell, you just have in a folder all your spell cards, and you're good to go. But yeah, this is some really cool stuff. They have other stuff too at Hit Point Press. This is just the most recent stuff that they sent me. But they have tons of stuff on their website, so make sure you check them out, guys. Help support us.
Yeah, and you don't have to get the whole box set if you're not interested in all the other stuff that comes in there. You can get the book separately, which the book is great because you're getting there. So there's 4 subclasses in there, 10 races, magic items, spells, 7 feats.
I think so. Yeah, and 3 backgrounds. If I remember.
And so it's got quite a bit of player creation content on the back, even if you don't use the campaign that's in there.
Yeah, and it has world lore and like stuff like that too. So even if you didn't want to run the campaign, it has enough information to put something in a cool setting.
What's the name of the movie where it's like it's old, it's animated movie, like animals killing each other. It's like Watership Down. Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
Oh, help me out in the comments. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like it had a rebrand because it was animated like movie with animals, and the animals are killing each other all over the place. And parents took their kids to see it. Thought it was going to be like a real kid-friendly movie because they animated animals in it, and it was like horribly graphically violent. And it made me think of like this, but maybe not that graphically violent because they're not showing stuff in there. Because all 10 races are all like animals. They're all birds. Right. So that's what we think of it. If it's not like it's Watership something, I think, but somebody's going to tell me in the comments that I'm so close. Anyway, I'm sorry. I tried to make a reference to the very specific, hoping he would know that, but
sorry,
me and my obscure knowledge.
But all that being said, guys, definitely really cool, worth a look at the very least. So
yes,
it'll help support us as well.
And Riffin approves.
Yes, and there should be more stuff coming from them and from us soon. So stay tuned to the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching.